Hello students, this is Sangeeta here, mathematics teacher. I strongly believe the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics because mathematics is not about numbers or equations, computations or algorithms. It is about understanding. So once you start understanding the concepts of the math, you start realize how beautiful, how powerful it is. So in this video, we are going to learn standard algebraic identity number 1, a plus b the whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square in an activity learning and followed by few problems. So let's see the activity. So to start up with the activity, you can take an A4 sheet or a color sheet. So it's A plus B the whole square. So it talks about a square. So first I'm going to cut out a square. So we all know that to take up a square paper cut, we fold it. Yes, in your childhood you would have made a boat. So like this, then the remaining part, what do? We just cut out this remaining part. So then we get a proper square. So I just made a sample over here using a color sheet. So it's a square. So we all know square. What is the property of square? We have lot, but the most important thing is all sides are equal. So all the four sides will be equal. So now it is a plus b the whole square. So this square, I'm going to part it into two. Okay, I'm going to bipartite, like one as a and one as b. So I'm going to take a random measurement. So the square also I have taken a random measurement. I did not take any measurement for the side. So it's a plus b. So I'm going to take one measurement to be a, the another measurement to be b. So you can take it in any way, like a to be greater, or b to be a smaller, or a to be the smaller one, or b to be the greater one. So since I'm a big fan of Dhoni, so I'm going to take a to be 7. So I'm just going to take an a to be 7. So what I do, this is my a, okay, and this is my b. I just do it with the color pen. This is my a, and this is the left, another one is my b. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to draw a line. Okay, a and b. So the same 7, okay, the same 7 I'm going to take this way also. You may ask why? Because we know a plus b the whole square. So the square means whatever the base, it is multiplied twice. Correct? So here a plus b the whole square means the same a plus b, a plus b. So a plus b, a plus b. So here you can sense it. It shows the area of this paper. Okay, this cutout area of the square. We all know area of a square formula is side into side. So this a plus b I have taken over here, and we know all the sides are equal. So the another a plus b is going to be over here. So what I do, again here I take up the 7. I am going to draw a line. Okay, I have done it. So if you look at this way, this is a and this is B. Am I right? So we all know this. Can you see? This looks like a square. So again, since all the sides are equal of a square, again this I can write it to be A, and this also A. Yes. So what do you see here? A square. Yes. Now this whole area, that is A plus B the whole square, this whole area, okay, being split it into 4 parts. I just say this is part 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the total of this is equal to sum of these 4 parts, right? So sum of these 4 parts. Let's see what is the area of all these parts. What is the area of all these parts now? So let's start with this. So we all know this is a square and we know that all the sides are A. So if I place it over here, this area is nothing but A square. So what is the area of over here? It is A square because side is A. So A into A, side into side, side square, which is A square. Now we are going for the second part. Okay, so the second part looks like a, what is this shape? It looks like a rectangle. Very good. It looks like a rectangle. So we know we should need to look at the properties of a rectangle. We all know opposite sides of a rectangle. That is, opposite sides are equal, right? The opposite sides are equal. So when I keep it over here, see it good. So this is A. So the opposite side will be the equal side. So A. So this side is B. So the opposite is B. So what is the formula for area of a rectangle? It is length into breadth. Here the length is B, breadth is A. So I can say that this area is BA. Okay? BA or AB, it is same. Then I'm coming for the third side, third part. So again this looks like a rectangle. So we all students know this is only rectangle. It's not like that. Rectangle, what is the base of rectangle? Basic is rectangle is a 2D shape. Okay, it will have a 2 dimension. So say like length and breadth, both the dimensions differ. It won't be of a same measurement. Length and breadth will be different. Okay, so that is the basic. It can be like this, it can be like this. Yes, so now this is B and the opposite side would also be same, so it is B. So since what is this side? This is A, right? So A, and the opposite side is also A. So now let's see the area of this third part. So what is the area of this third part? Again it's a rectangle. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. So here the length and breadth, we can write it to be A into B. Here the length is A, breadth is B. So I will write it as A, B. And I'm coming to the fourth part. So this is B. So definitely this is also B. Same measurement, right? This is B. So this part is also B. So we have found the area of 3 parts. So we are moving for the fourth part. So what does the fourth part look like? So it looks like a square, right? It looks like a square and it looks like a square and all the sides are equal. A side of a measurement, say B. So this area, the fourth part area is side into side, that is B into B, B square, right? So I'm going to say that this A plus B, the whole square, the area of the complete, the base square is equal to the first part which is A square plus the second part B A and the third part AB and the fourth part b square. And we all talk about like terms. Yes, before identities you would have come across algebraic expression. So here we have a like term AB. We know that AB is same as BA. Why? Because multiplication is commutative. Multiplication is commutative. That is a 5 3s are 50, 3 5s are also 15. So I can just say AB is same as BA, like XY is same as YX, like that. So what do we get? We get A square. And how I'm going to club this two like terms. So if nothing is there, your teacher say, if it is nothing but 1 BA, it is 1 AB. So how many ABs do I have? I have 2 AB plus B square. Got it? So here we have derived, so algebraic expression, okay, the identity number 1. This we say to be a geometrical representation. What we saw now is a geometrical representation of identity 1. So you can see A square, and this 2AB is this 2AB is this 2, and B square is this. Yes, so this whole thing is nothing but A square and this and this. Hope you're clear with the identity number 1. So once you understand the concept, solving problems will be much more easier. So let's start with the problem. So the first problem which I've taken is a simple one, x plus 3 the whole square. So how do I do it? So x plus 3 the whole square. So we have two things, x plus 3. So this I take it to be A, and this I take it to be B. So what do? I'm going to apply. Which identity I'm going to apply? The first identity I'm going to apply. What is the first identity? It is A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. So here I have taken A to be x and B to be 3. So let's just substitute it. X plus 3 whole square is equal to x A square, right? So what is A? X whole square. Okay, then plus 2 into what is A here? Again x. What is B here? It is 3 plus B square. So it is 3 the whole square. So what do we get? X the whole square. So if the 2 comes in, it is x square plus, so how do you do? It's all positive, so positive sign. So the numbers when you multiply, 2 3s are, you get, that is 2 into, here the number is 1, 2 into 1 into 3. Okay, 2 into 1 into 3, 2 into 1 2, 2 into 3 it is 6, and there is no other variable other than x, so 6x plus, this is very important, 3 square. So when the square comes, it shows it is 3 into 3, which is equal to 9. So many students will make an error, like say that 3 square as 3 to equal to 6, which is not correct. Okay, so 3 into 3, which is equal to 9. 3 square is 9, so 9. So for the x plus 3 the whole square, this is the expansion. So let's go for the next sum. 4y plus 5 the whole square. So I have taken 4y to be A and 5 to be B. So what do we do again? So we are going to apply the same identity number 1. A plus B the whole square equal to, why? Because I get two different things, different A and B, okay, different terms, plus in the middle. So this is usually happen with binomial. We are going to just multiply binomial into binomial. So it is A square plus 2AB plus B square. So what is your A here? Your A is 4y and B is 5. Let's start applying. 4y plus 5 whole square equal to, So what do I substitute? A square. So it is 4y whole square plus 2 into 4y. Why 4y? Because A place we need to substitute. Then B 5 plus 5 the whole square. So when we do this, you should be very aware that the square belongs to both the number and the variable. So what do you get? What is 4 square? 4 into 4. 4 into 4 is 16. Y square is y power 2. So it's all positive. So plus 2 into 4. So what do you get? 2 into 4 it is 8. Then 8 into 5 it is 40. Then there is no other variable other than so y plus 5 square, 5 5s are, it is 25. So here we have done with it. So there is no other like term, so this will be yes. So the next one is, so both this terms, okay, say that 3 by 7x and 5 by 4y. So it is having a number. What number it is? We say it to be a rational number. So let's see how this works out. So let's see. 3 by 7x plus 5 by 4y whole square. So I'm just going to take this to be my A and this to be my B. Okay, so let's apply. So what is A here? So what is A here? 3 by 7x is my A and B is 5 by 4y. So let's substitute. So what formula we do substitute? Definitely A plus B the whole square equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. So let's start substituting. So what is A? It is 3 by 7x whole square. A square plus 2 into 3 by 7x. Okay. Then what is B? 5 by 4y. Okay. Plus what is B square? 5 by 4y whole square. So you should be very careful. The square goes for everything. It goes for the number in the sense numerator and denominator. Then for x. So let's do what comes. 3 square is 9. 7 square is 7 into 7. It is 49. Then x square. Okay. Now we are going to multiply. You should be knowing that any number, okay, it's a whole number, can be written as a rational number or the fraction because it will have a denominator 1. How do we multiply? If you want, you can cancel it or you can multiply it in a way with all the numerators, all the denominators. Okay, first I'll multiply, then I'll see about the cancellation. So how do we multiply? 2 into 3, it is 6. Then 6 into 5. So 2 3s are 6. 6 5s are plus 30. And what to come in the denominator? So it is 1 into 7, 7. 7 into 4, it is 28. 1 into 7, 7. 7 4s are 28. So what variables do we have? We have x here, we have y here. So both x into y, it is x, y. Then plus, so this square goes for both 5, 4, y, all the three. Okay, the number and the variable. So the number is a rational number, so it goes for both numerator and the denominator. So it's 5 square is 25. Then 4 square is 16, right? Then y square. If you feel like cancelling, definitely you can cancel because it both goes in which table? Goes in a 2 table. So it is 2 14 sat. This is 2 15 sat. So finally you can write the answer to be 9 by 49 x square plus 15 by 14 xy plus 25 by 16 y square. Yes, clear? And we are going for the last sum of this video. So it is also most important. Okay. So how I'm going to this, they just gave a number. But how I'm going to apply the identity 1. So here comes 206 the whole square. I'm going to split it as 200 plus 6 the whole square. Where this 200 is going to be A and 6 is going to be my B. Okay, suppose for example 104, if they give 104, 104 the whole square, you can split it as 100 plus 4. Yes, so why? Because in the multiples of hundreds or in the multiples of tens and zeros, if you take, the calculation would be easy for you. So let's start substituting. So first A square, so it is 200 whole square plus 2 into what is A? 200. What is B? 6 plus B square is 6 the whole square. So what is 200 square? We all know, like, we will, what do? We just multiply this, that is, we just square it, and this 2 zeros will double up. It will just double up. So what is 2 square? It is 4, and this 2 zeros will double. You just saw it will double. Plus, so let's multiply. So what? How we are going to multiply? 2 2s are 4, 4 6 are, it is 24, and this 2 zeros at the back, plus 6 square is 36, because 6 are 36. So now just you have to add on. So it is, yeah, you can do a mind calculation, that would be easy if you feel to add. It is 6 3 4 2 4. So the final answer is 42,436. Yes, clear? So we have done with algebraic identity 1. Thank you for watching. Have a happy day.